Touching grass. That's what we're talking about today, boys. Because, man, I went to the lake this weekend and it unlocked some, like, kind of spiritual feelings in me lately, man. It honestly, like, grounded me. Made me realize certain things. I kind of feel back to normal, man. And I get this way when I see nature. When I'm out in nature and I see these huge mountains or just a big body of water, I get these thoughts, man, where I'm like, it's crazy how long these mountains have been here and how long this water has been here, just carving through the mountains, creating the shapes we see, and how big it is and how small we are. Kind of just puts things into perspective, and just the noise away from a city, man. I live near a city and it's so loud here. Always planes, always noise in the neighborhoods, always cars around. Like, it's loud out here. And touching grass, bro, I know it's kind of like a meme to say, but it's a meme you should take to heart in a sense. You should go. You should go touch grass. It's good to unplug and kind of just exist. Don't be on your phone out there. You can take a pic, I guess, but just be out there. Be out there with your thoughts. And I just feel like it kind of opens up some ideas of, like, what we are. It kind of grounds us. At least it grounds me, man. It's kind of put me on a good wavelength since I did that. I need to remember to do that more often. Maybe every weekend, every other weekend, as often as I can, dude. Especially if you live in a city like me, man. Like, touching grass. And that's a fun term to say, so I'm gonna keep saying it. But touching grass, bro, it's needed, man. We're creatures, bro. We got to be out there with the trees and nature and see all the things that, even if you don't believe in a God, what God created, what was created here. What happened, what was made, and how, in a sense, how insignificant we are, but how amazing it is that we spawned in here in a way. We got to experience that stuff, We got to see the beauty of it. And some people, live in nature. And, man, isn't that the goal? Isn't the goal? What's your guys' dream house, man? I just want, like, a nice, cozy home, kind of in the woods. And that's really it, man. Have the houses kind of spaced off. I don't like being, like, so close to everyone. Like, having neighbors just do. Or if you guys have lived in an apartment complex and you all are just, like, stacked up with each other. I don't think we're supposed to live that way, man. I don't think so. I feel like it starts to feel like a little prison in a way, not to get dramatic, but it does. But it's really liberating and what's really, like, free to do, even though I had to pay a parking pass to park at this national park in a way, or to pay the park rangers. So it wasn't necessarily free, but it was like $12. But it's technically free to just go out in nature if it's around you, dude. Even a good walk, even if there's, like, a nature trail. Like, I went up to a town up north a few months ago and just went on a hike. And, bro, it does something. It does something to our brains. You realize all this tech stuff, as cool as it is, it's like, it's not it. It's not everything at all. It's a tool. It's a tool for us to explore exaggerated means, bro. By, like, experiences through, like, video games or, like, contacting people you would never be able to get to come in contact with because they're across the world or something. Or even 20 miles away, bro. How often are you 20 miles away from your home? Unless you're at, like, work. So it's a tool. It's a really good tool, but I think we take it for granted. The more you stay inside, the more, like, apathetic we get with it. Especially, like, the gooning age. Especially the degenerate gooners, bro, that end up start watching, like, cartoons. It's like, bro, now you're watching cartoons? You're beating off the cartoons. I don't know. Is that better or worse? My initial thought is that's worse. That's, like, unnatural. But, I mean, you do you. I'm just saying, man. We gotta just remember, go take a walk. Touch some grass, bro. For real. Go see the sunset. Go look at the moon at night. Experience nature a little bit every now and again, man. It will unlock some things in you. It will. When you're just sitting there looking at the body of water, and it's like, dang, bro, I wish I had a jet ski. But it's big chilling. It's big chilling. Man, I've felt good since I've done that. I feel like this week I've been unlocking some thoughts. And it's not necessarily new thoughts. It's kind of just reconnecting. Like, it's kind of like I remember. in a way. I feel like I was a little lost for a minute. Lost in some things I didn't even realize I was in, man. I realized I was trying to find some kind of entertainment to fill the void, like some kind of video game or, like drinking, just something that like would take me away from experiencing this, but it isn't necessarily this that we're trying to escape. It's probably just like the unnatural circumstance we find ourselves in, being surrounded by tech and screens, and especially if you work in an office, and then you go home and you just watch something or you play a game just to kind of squeeze out as much joy as you can out of this day before you got to wake up and go do all this again. It's good. It kind of feels like the world kind of pauses for a minute when you're just out there in nature, dude. And I don't know, it might sound cheesy, but it's 100% true, bro. It's 100% true. You got to go out there and be around nature. Doesn't have to be every day. I mean, every day will honestly, you'll probably benefit so much. But just try to do it. Try to do it like once a week, once every other week. If the only way you can actually do it, if just have no means to or time to do it, to get out there, which you're probably lying, bro. Just do it on Saturday. But at least once a month, bro. Isn't that crazy? Just once a month. It's like, bro, we should be out there every day. Once a month is honestly way too little. But the time flies, man. Time flies when you're like in the routine of working and trying to make some moves to further your finances and whatnot. But just remember, man. Remember, you were born from this earth, so you should go experience it. As cheesy as that sounds, it's 100% true. And yeah, man, I'm just sharing it because I feel good. I feel good since I went, and I want to go back. And I realized as I was there, bro, I realized that there is a lot to enjoy here. It's just, where do you put your attention? And sometimes it's just to be still and enjoy and just allow things to happen. Because when you're in nature, bro, nature will take you out if it wants to. Dude, when I was at the lake, it was so peaceful. And then this storm started rolling in. And it was honestly really cool. It kind of felt like the end of the world was happening, because I was just so isolated out there. In a dramatic way. It didn't actually feel that way, but it was like the dark clouds were rolling in, and then it started hailing. It's like I got two ends of the spectrum on that day, and it felt good, bro. And then on my way back, I stopped at a ghost town for a little bit, and that was kind of chill. I got some fudge there, bro. They're like, it's the world's best fudge. And I was like, bruh, all right, I'll give you $7 for it. I was just having a good day. And I'm just sharing this in case anyone needs to hear it, man. Break the routine. Even if it's just for a day, for now. Just break the routine. Find a lake. Find a forest. Find a trail. Just break the routine, bro. Be around stuff that you normally aren't around. Get off the screens. Don't listen to anything out there. Just listen to your thoughts and enjoy it. Because honestly, man, I was like in a weird, dark place for a little bit. And, I don't necessarily know how I got there. I think I could probably narrow it down. Maybe I'll talk about it one of these days. But I just wanted to share, man. Go on the nature, break the routine. You got this. You'll feel better, 100%. And I just want to put it out there, man. Thanks for listening. Make sure to do something for yourself today. Make sure to do something for someone else today. And regardless, boy, we got this, all right? Take care.